So welcome, Ana-Maria, to this space of discovering your music being.
Thank you for opening the space, Jorge.
I want to get started by taking a deep breath, inviting us to take a deep breath and locating where your energetic center is, finding where your energetic center is. If it's it can be in the past, it can be in the future, it can be somewhere with someone, it can be in different places, and to start using your observation to locate where that energetic center is. And then, with your intention, gently start bringing that energetic center to your physical center. So, to allow the energetic center to intend the energetic center to inhabit your physical center, which is in the center of your physical body, right under your belly button, in between your hips. Yeah, and when that's there, use your clicker with your fingers to declare a grounding cord from the center of your being to the center of the planet Earth, of Gaia. And this is a grounding cord that is about 5 centimeters thick, and it has a color, a quality. It's flexible, it can move. And at the count of 3, if you could share the color of your grounding cord. 1, 2, 3. Mine is purple
Yellow.
and teal. Cool. And use your clicker one more time to declare your bubble of space around you. And this is your bubble of space. This is where your culture is, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and everything else outside is everybody else's. And this is not like a barrier, it's not a wall, it's simply a distinction of that this is your space and the outside world is everybody else's spaces. And yeah, and with that, I'm gonna use my clicker one more time to create a golden cube of space for this work that we're gonna do here. And it's a cube of space that is grounded, has a thick grounding core to the earth. So that means that you can like capture like big emotions, anything big that comes to here, and it can ground it, can be grounded. And inside of this cube of space is the principles of connection, music, creativity and innovation, discovery, and healing. And if there is any principles that you want to bring into the space, you can do so now.
Yes. I invite clarity, transformation, and love.
Thank you. Okay, I want to start by asking you if you could share what brings you here, what brings you to this space, what made you call for this space, what is your connection with music, and why are you here?
Yes. Tears come to my eyes when I connect to the question you asked. For I have such a deep longing to singing, to hearing myself, to to being music.
Yes.
And
yeah, and let
yes,
those feelings come, Ana-Maria. If there's already big feelings there, let them come. This is a space for that. Let the heart speak from that place of that longing.
I feel so sad for being disconnected from this part with myself. And there have been so many moments in this life when music has come to me and called me, and I've tried working with it, like working with myself to open to do something about it, and my resistance, it's huge. It's yes, it's
Yeah, you have been called, you have received this calling to work with music, and you have tried, but there is a big resistance inside of you to work with it.
yes, and it's actually I see that I've been missing this kind of space to actually work with the emotional aspect of it. Or
Yeah.
even if I did like voice coaching or energetic healing, or I've tried so many things, and I'm still so scared. Like it's so much fear to actually open my mouth and let the sound comes. It's freezing me. Like the entire system goes in shutdown.
Okay, let those feelings be as big as it is, Ana Maria. This is part of it. Like, yeah, go. And, and I'm noticing that, or I'm speaking of that there might be a mechanism there that when you have this possibility, this longing for expressing yourself in a way that is free and connected with your feelings, that there is something that stops it.
Yes.
Mm, what happened? What happens there?
Yeah, it's fear. It's fear of going into it.
Yeah.
It's fear of letting myself, just letting myself go like this. It's actually
Yeah, go.
I feel fear of me singing. It's
Yeah, I suspect that there is a lot of feelings that you have been putting down, and that it maybe now is one of the first times where you're allowing yourself to let those feeling connect with those feelings and that longing, and the sounds, like what's happening, that the sounds, that there is fear of letting the sounds come out. And stay with the feelings. This is so valuable to stay with that journey of where you are. What's the next feeling? What's the next layer?
I'm angry. I'm also angry that I'm doing this to myself, that I'm keeping so close, and I'm angry because there is this part of me that wants this so much, like it's so much hurting. Like it's a sadness, and it's pain simply for not being able to do it, and I'm
Yeah.
I'm doing this to myself. Like I'm disconnecting so much and not giving myself permission and not allowing myself to do it. It's like it is so fucked up. Like I don't know what has happened or whatever it is that has made me so reluctant and so afraid of singing. Like there are all these stories that I cannot sing, that I don't have voice, but this is all surface level. It's something so much deep, like so real, that it feels so real for my nervous system, that it's really dangerous. If I start singing, it feels like it's dangerous, like I'm gonna, something really bad is gonna happen if I do that. So I don't allow myself to do that.
Yes, yes, Ana Maria. When did you start noticing this? When did you start noticing that this was happening? How long had this been with you?
Like it's constant somehow, like even since I was a kid and I wanted to sing. I have this memory of, like, my sister was singing and she was taking lessons and all that, and I was going to practice with her, and she and my mom, they told me that I cannot sing because I don't have like musical ear,
Yes.
and then
Okay.
that stayed with me. And
Yeah.
even in school and everywhere, like I had this, I want to do it, and then it was like, you cannot do it, like no, you cannot do it. And now I'm just telling that to myself, and I try, and I'm taking, as I said, I'm taking coaching lessons, like voice coaching, and I can barely make myself make sounds or do the exercises, like
Yeah, there it is. I mean, you shared that when you were very young, your mom and your sister, they told you you cannot sing. You have no musical ear.
yes.
That's big. That's so that that's it. It's like something something about you still carrying that. And then did I hear it also happened in school?
Yes, and in actually in all the contexts where, yeah, where I try to sing, it's, I have this
Yeah.
comparison, like always, and probably it comes from this story with my sister, because I was comparing myself, or I was compared to her, like, look, your sister has voice and she can sing, and I cannot sing, I don't have that.
Yeah.
And then that shows up everywhere, like all my friends can sing and I cannot sing.
Okay. Okay. I want to invite you to do a little experiment with me. To continue in this process, and if you like to close your eyes and start scanning, possibly with your hands, use your hands to scan in your body what's happening. Use your hands to scan in your body what's happening, and this will be like a small mini EHP of like scanning what's happening in your body, and you can describe it to me as it's happening, as what you discover.
Right here, it's some tension or something, like pushing.
Yeah, there's a tension and pushing in your forehead, in your head area. Yeah, yeah, that. Yeah, it doesn't need to make sense. Just let that get as big as it is. It's connected with your voice expression. Let the sounds come out, Ana Maria. Let the sounds come. Try opening your mouth. Try opening your mouth a little bit. Yeah, and letting the sounds come out. Okay, what is the feeling? Anger, sadness, fear, or joy?
Yeah, I probably stopped it or I did something not to feel it so much.
Yeah, you're using your hands. You're using your hands, and then you touch something on your belly area. Suspecting. I'm not sure. I couldn't see your hands, but
Yeah, it's my womb area. It's
yeah, yeah, yeah. Keep feeling that.
it's like grieving. It's like a lost child, or
Yeah,
it's sadness and fear.
yeah. Is this an actual child that you lost, or something
No.
else? Okay. Yeah, you just keep feeling that, and don't try to put yourself together again. I think that you're touching on the source of the source of it, which is your womb, your place of creation. This is your where you birth things. You birth your voice. Your voice is birthed down there. Yeah, easy. Thank you for doing this, Ana Maria. Yeah, there is what's happening for you.
It's like a wobbly. mm, uh, I'm not letting myself go too much into that. It feels like endless pit of despair. Like I'm going into a black hole if I go there.
Yeah, are you able to capture? It seems like this is like a bigger process that it might not be the time for you to go into it. And I wonder if you can, because you started using your hands to scanning your body, and right away you touched in your belly and your womb area, and stuff started happening, stuff starting emerging from your being, and I'm just wondering if you have access to your doorway. What is the doorway? What happened? Something that you can like come back there in in a different space.
Yeah, it's as you said before, it's the the connection with the creation, the force of creation. And I will go into that. What was that sensation about the baby?
Yeah. And the feelings are right there, Ana-Maria, like in a way that you're stopping yourself from feeling it, but I am picking up that they're big and that it's almost like you want to go there, you want to explore that, and you want to see that. Um, is that is that correct? Is that something that you feel right now?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So, were you gonna say something?
No.
Okay. So I propose starting from this place where you are right now, and from these feelings, these emotions that you have been bringing up, the sadness, the fear, even the anger about the repression of your voice, that you don't know how to sing, that you don't have a musical ear, all of these things, uh, and this longing that you have for being in music, being with music, and these experiments, I'm inviting you to do an experiment of using those feelings from your womb area to allow the sensation and the feeling to get bigger and to come out through your voice. And it can be in the form of a hum, in the form of a ah or e or u, any of the vowels. It can be in any form. There is no right and wrong. And just to allow that sensation that's in your belly right now to come out through you, to go all the way through your body. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
To make a sound like with a vowel connected to the energy from the womb.
Yeah, and the intention of this is to allow the feeling that's there to get bigger through your expression, through Ana-Maria's expression. And this sounds is your longing. This sound is your that longing.
Yes. Like this is what's happening. Like it's happening again now. Like
Yeah,
the instant I have this, okay, now I'm gonna make that sound. Like it's my physical body goes into freeze, goes
yeah.
into this.
Where is that freeze? Where is that freezing
It's
happening?
it's it's like the entire body. It's like
Yeah, so something locks in your physical body that doesn't that is. So use this intention. You still have this feeling is there. You're connected with this feeling, this sensation in your place of creation. And the invitation in this experiment is to let it get little by little bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, so that it starts like uh, kind of like touching those places where there is that lock, where it's locked, and to kind of use your voice to soften it, to melt it, to let it come through. And let's see if that's possible. I don't know if it'll be possible, but you see what let's see what happens.
okay.
There is no right or wrong in this case. Go. Yeah, let the feelings come too. That's part of it. Let the feelings go as big as they are. There is a big grief. I'm picking up that there is a lot of grief. Yeah, and just keep going, Ana-Maria. Don't block it. Just keep it, staying in this experiment. Yes. Yeah. Go. You're doing great. Yes. You're doing it, Ana-Maria. Keep going. Yes, keep feeling that.
I had the sensation that I'm singing to my baby that is dead. Like I'm holding in my hands a baby, a child that's dead. And I'm singing to
Yeah. Yeah, so this baby's in your hands right now. It's a tiny baby. It's like maybe a few months old, 6 months old. I don't know how young is it. And you're singing to him or her. Yeah, keep feeling that, Ana-Maria. This is gold. This is gold for this.
I cannot sing like when I get to sing, like I feel all this pain. Yeah, it's very strong in me this that I don't want to do this.
It's very strong. You don't want to do this. I have the sensation that I'm picking up that the feeling or the sensation moved from your belly, from your womb up to your chest, to your heart. So with your voice, with this experiment that you just did, you move that sensation, you let it go bigger, and it's bigger now. I can feel it. Your expression is so big right now, and this is amazing because it's moved up towards your throat, towards your source of expression. And the invitation will be for you to keep going with the experiment and keep making the sounds if you want to do
Okay.
that. If you want to do that.
Yes.
let the feelings come up, let the next layer come up. It might be more crying, it might be more anger or fear, whatever it is, just let it come up. And the invitation to is to sing from that feeling, to let that feeling sing. Yeah, and make the sound from that feeling. Yeah, yeah. With try not to block it. Just let the sound sing with the feeling.
Here, here.
You're doing great, Ana-Maria. Just let the feelings sound. Let feeling make the sound. And it doesn't have to sound like anything. It might even like sound like very unexpected to what you think it should sound like. Yeah, yeah,
There's a big scream like
yeah. Go, yeah. That and go little by little. Go, yeah. Go. Just let it emerge naturally. Don't push it to a place where you think it should sound like. Just let it come again, and let the sound speak again. You're moving that energy from your creative place, from your womb up towards your sound, towards your throat, your place of expression with sound. Moving that feeling up. And it might be shaky. It might be a sound that's like I don't know, any kind of sound that it is. Just let it be there. Yes, yes, yeah. You're getting more aliveness in your jaw, and you're getting to notice the tension in your jaw. Hmm.
it's like it stops here.
Yeah. Can you use your hands right now from this place to detect what's there? What have you? What's there that doesn't allow the energy to flow out? Yeah, keep feeling it. Yeah, that. Yeah, that, Ana Maria. Go. This is the next layer of these feelings. Keep going. Relax your shoulders. There's a lot of tension in your shoulders right now. Let your shoulders drop. This is a space where you can feel this, and yes, and go into that thing that you've been wanting to feel for a long, long time. Yeah, well,
It's like a white disc.
a white disc. What is it made out of?
It's like similar to plastic, but and
How,
strangely, I sense it only on this side somehow.
only is that your left side?
Yes.
Only on your left side. Do you have any other information about this? How did it get there? When did you put that there? How did it get there? Yeah, and I feel your pain about it.
Yeah, what came to me was it was 4 years, but I don't know if that was when
Mm,
this happened with my sister. I don't know.
okay. Yeah. What is that feeling there, Ana-Maria?
It's it's the anger, like I don't want this
Yeah.
anymore. Like I want to no.
Yeah. Let the anger speak too. And you can like hold on your towel too if that's helpful. So Ana-Maria, there is big. I'm picking up there is big feelings behind this that you're sharing. There is you discover there is something on your throat. We went from you went from expressing from touching your source of creation, your womb, and we went into you went into the experiment of allowing that sound to come out, to start getting bigger and bigger, and you moved it up to your chest area where there was a baby. You noticed that there was a baby that you were singing into, and there was a sadness and lots of feelings that came from there. And then as I invited you to go to the next to continue, you noticed there was something in your throat. There was something that's blocking you in your throat, and I'm asking you like how does it go? How does that mechanism go?
How what?
How does that mechanism go? How does this work? What is the functioning? What is the purpose of that thing being there?
Like it stops what what it's coming from down, it just stops here, and then yeah, it's almost nothing, or at least a very thin something that gets past it.
Mm-hmm. What's the purpose of it being there?
It comes this like this is how it should be. Like it should.
That is how it should be. You should like speak in like very little, like only a little bit comes out and the rest stays down, or you should you should not be too loud, you should not be musical. And you love that thing in a way that that thing you want it there, you put it there, and it's helped you survive this far. It's helped you get here. And and somehow your musical being is trapped under there. It can't come out. it, it doesn't have a chance to come out, only very very little. Does that resonate for you?
Yes.
So what do you want to do about this?
I want to be able to express. I want to be able to let this flow come out and hear it out.
Yeah, and there is a disc there, or there is something there on that left side of your throat. There is something there that's not letting that come out, the expression come out.
Yes, I want to remove it.
Yeah, you want to remove it. Do you have possibilities about how to do that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. How how can I support you with that? Or rather, I'm here to support you with that. You since you know what to do, and let me know
Yes.
how I can support you with that.
Yes. I'm gonna take you out.
Yes.
Yes, I don't need this now. Thank you. And I don't need you anymore.
Okay, seems like you got out a small piece of it. Did you already took it out, Ana Maria?
The part that I could sense now, yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I have a proposal, and my proposal is that you use your anger and also your other feelings, but a lot of your anger to to remove that, or to at least scan what is necessary, to scan what is there, and if there is any other parts in there that are limiting and blocking the flow of your sounds into the world of your free expression, because I suspect that it's a big mechanism that's been there for a long time. So it's gonna be painful. This is gonna be something that's very painful, and you started feeling the pain of it. But I suspect that there might be more.
Yes.
And I just want to say that logistically, there is just a bit on the logistic side, that there is 10, 10 minutes to the top of the hour, and that I'm okay to be here for another 15, 20 minutes.
Yes, I was getting the sensation that it's enough for now.
Okay, okay. Okay. So I will propose that you go to your bag of things on beside of your waist, and you get your cream, and you open it up, um, smell it if you want to smell it, and take a big scoop of it, and put it on your part of your neck uh, where you notice that there was something, and where you did the extraction. And be generous with it. Be very generous. There is infinite amounts of that cream, and also if there is any other parts in your body, like in your womb, or in your heart center, where that cream is needed, to also bring it to those places.
Okay.
When you're ready, click your clicker and create bring your center, your grounding core, your bubble of space. Hello again.
Hello again.
Mm. So we have about 7 minutes to the top of the hour, and my offer is still up there. Like, if you want to extend this for another 15 minutes, I'm all for that. And if you have to cut it in 7 minutes, I'm also okay with that.
Thank you. Yes, I would keep the 1 hour
Okay.
that we had. Yes.
Okay. So I have a proposal for these last few minutes that we have. Is there anything that you want to share from what you just did?
Not now. Thank you.
Okay. So my proposal is to go to use this about 3 minutes of now to allow your music being to express. And the way this goes, I can say a bit more about it. The way this goes is from your center, from your grounded and bubble being, which is your culture, is like this thing that you go into natural. This is your place of power. That you go into that place and you start allowing the sensation to get bigger, the feelings to get bigger and start coming out in the form of sounds. And it can be music, it can be hum, it can be a rhythm, it can be a whole song, it can be a hum, it can be vowels, it can have a rhythm, it can have no rhythm. So there's no right or wrong, just like allow the sounds to come out naturally, however they want to come.
Okay.
Are you up for that?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
And I'll keep the timer and I'll say like, let's come to a pause at the end and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Alright, so when you're ready, please go ahead. Okay, let's come to a pause right there.
Thank you.
Well, would you share how was that experiment for you? How was that exercise?
Yes, I got the sensation I could lose myself in doing this in the best way possible, and I could let myself be carried, and yes, just I feel sad I'm not doing this more often. It's yes. Thank you so much for making this space, and yes, to be able to do this with no pressure and no expectation and just do it.
Thank you, Ana-Maria. Yes, I feel glad. Uh, this whole the whole circle, like it's almost like a whole circle that we went through, and I feel glad to connect with where you are, and I hear your longing for doing this more often, and for your longing for connecting with music. And I'm on your team, and there is a possibility team, a music possibility team that's brewing up. There is something like a weekly meeting for connecting, for doing stuff like this, for connecting and doing experiments like this. So I will keep you posted about that.
Please, yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
I know we said we're closing at 9. I have some logistical questions and I'll come back to you in writing, okay?
Okay, Anna, I'm okay. I have 5 more minutes if you want to do
Okay.
it now.
Okay. Yes. These logistics, for me, it's yes, what is possible next? You mentioned the possibility team for it. And yes, you offered this space, and I want to know, like, what is the possible exchange that can happen? What is your fee if you're doing this, if we're continuing to do this? Or yes.
Let that if it's that logistic, we can talk about it on writing, on the chat.
Okay.
I'm okay to do that, and to close this up and with this like the music. I want to close it up with music space.
Brilliant then. Yes.
Cool. Yeah.
And can I hear your music voice to close it with?
Yes. Ba 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 da ba 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 bum 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 ba 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 bum. Ay, mamá, qué rico está el frío acá en Canadá. Bueno está la brisa ya, los aves vuelan allá y acá. Mira, el agua toca toda mi alma y ya vuelvo a volar, 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 volar. Bum, ba bum, ba bum, 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 ba bum, ba bum, 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 ba bum, ba bum, 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 bum. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 pam, ram.
Thank you so much. So beautiful to meet you like this.
Thank you for the invitation. That was pretty awesome. Thank you, Ana-Maria. Okay, until next time.
Yes,
Uh, all right, keep me posted, please. I want to know how
you
it
too.
goes.
Yes.
Okay,
See you next time.
bye.